Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a little update because I was really getting down yesterday and just kind of a lesson that I've learned. I'm feeling a lot better, and it was, me getting really emotional. It was a lot. It was having this sudden cold that was really like, fevers, body chills. I actually went to the doctor and got tested for COVID and strep today. So it's not that, it's just like a really like funky summer cold that came out of nowhere. So the cold, the full moon that just happened, as a woman, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like having my period this month was kind of connected, or with the with the full moon. It actually came, my cycle came a few days early. And I think it had something to do with that beautiful full moon on the 1st. But my period, the sudden cold, the rejection, the third rejection letter, just kind of piled onto existing insecurity that I had, that I'm able to manage most of the time. But it just kind of culminated in like a lot of emotions last night. And so what I did that really helped manage those emotions was to really like pinpoint the fear. And for me, it was the biggest thing was that nothing's going to change. And this is like obviously something that I needed. It's something I know, but I needed the reminder, I needed to like reiterate it to myself, like, this isn't permanent. It's not like I've made all this progress, 5 years of doing the inner work and the shadow work and the mental health work and processing trauma, loving myself, understanding myself from that base point of self-acceptance and love and forgiveness for myself and then for others. Doing all that work just to get to a point of being like, whoo, well, that's it. And that's the fear, and that's illogical. And something else that I think sometimes gets to me is not being able to maybe control it. What's her name? Actually, I forgot her like name, escapes me. I've mentioned it before because it's just something that kind of irked me, that one of the big like law of attraction people talk about. Man, what is her name? Where she said, if you don't do instant manifestations, as I said in another video, that if you don't manifest instantly, you're doing something wrong. And that's a bar and a measuring tool that might technically be true. And it's not like I doubt it, but I also think technically that we could all be like Jesus. I truly think that all people, we could technically not even have head colds, not even have physical sickness. We could all heal the sick and heal ourselves if we really just focus on, a lot. But is that realistic? I don't think so. So that really didn't resonate with me when she said that. But that is kind of in the law of attraction and law of assumption community. That kind of seems like a base point for a lot of people, is like it has to kind of, you're supposed to have like instantaneous or more instant results. And it seems that way too with a lot of the success stories, where it's like, oh, every time someone is famous and they're talking about their success story with getting published and being an influencer and getting sober and having this kick-ass life, it's always like after they're hella successful and rich and have accomplished their dreams. And what's funny is a lot of times those people still talk about having gotten the success, but still having to do inner work, and not basically like be a basket case with money. And so I don't know, sometimes like the messages and what's popular, I have to really take a step back and just look at where I'm at and be like, what's my problem? What am I really upset about? And it's just the fear, fear. And that's what it all comes down to. It really does. And so what did I do? I kind of went to the opposite, and I went back to my baseline of self-love and acceptance, and being like, okay, logically, what have I done? I've done all these things. What am I working towards? I'm working towards these goals, and just feeling great about that, you know? And so, anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to give like an update and not leave it on kind of like that sour note. Even like the thumbnail picture, I tried to upload a really cute picture for me on vacation in July, and that didn't upload. And so I just went with the picture, like in the, I don't know, whatever freeze frame that the video uploaded and chose to make as like the thumbnail picture. And I was like, well, God, that's horrible. Why? Why, oh, why? But whatever. It's a new day. It's a new day, and you know, we can do it. My God, I know we can. I know I can. I got this. We all got this. I just have to let the fear go. And last thing I'm going to say, that's a huge part ever since having my spiritual awakening in 2020. It's amazing to see how indoctrinated and brainwashed we have all been on really like an international, multi-generational level, using fear as a tool to keep us in this weakened state of subservience. And the more I love myself, the more I can like stand in my autonomy and just do me and let go of like the timeline or my expectations or or those doubts. um it's just neat to see, the more I stand in love and acceptance and stand in that autonomy. It's just amazing, actually. I don't know if needs the word, but it's incredible to see how much fear and hate and all these lower level emotions are used like to control us and to control the masses. And the best thing that you can do if you want an amazing life and peace of mind and happiness, and you want to say, F the government, the only thing really I found that you can do that actually works to like stick it to the man is just to have that baseline of self-love and to stand in your autonomy and just do what you want to do. But y'all have a good night.